Good morning. Got to get the sleep out of my eyes. Anyway, it's been a while. Um, hope everything, out there, everybody's doing good. My YouTube channel still has been progressing. I'm almost at 80,000 subscribers. So please keep sharing my videos and, telling people about my channel. Um, Still been meeting people that say they watch my videos. I was at a toy drive last weekend here in Modesto for luxurious Impalas, clean. You saw the latest video. A couple people came up to me like, "I just was watching a video of yours yesterday." So you guys are still doing it. Um, let's see if I can see who's on here. Anybody chime in, please comment if you're watching. You know, shoot me a comment. Anyhow, I'd just like to tell you guys good morning. I hope you did all your Christmas shopping. I think I have some last minute stuff to do. Anyways, briefly, I'm just checking. Anyways, if you didn't know why I haven't really been posting anything or have been too active, in October, my mom passed away on the 2nd. And, you know, that, you take time off. Um, since then, I've just been trying to take care of business, started a new job. Um, Not really a funny thing, but just to give you an idea of how things went down. For a while, I was just driving Uber, so like I had everything was, I had just got a new car because I got in a car accident. I really wasn't trying to get a new car, and um, for the most part, basically, then the new car had a problem. My mom was, getting sicker. She had cancer. Um, Ultimately, it was stomach cancer, and so for the most part, things were getting really rough, and life was getting pretty fucking jacked up. How's it going? So for me, um, everything turned into this crazy struggle right at this. All these different things happened. Problems with my new car, my mom, you know, pretty much, you know, uh, coming to the last days, and when she passed away, I had problems with my car. I was like, I was driving Uber for my only income. I had to go to work, and on the 2nd in the morning, I was getting ready to take my son to school. I was getting myself ready because I had an interview that day, and I got a phone call that my mom passed away. Um, so basically, I got up. I finished getting ready. I told my son, and from that point, I had someone take him, pick him up, and I went to see my mom at her home, so she passed away at, and said my goodbyes. And from there, I went to this job interview, and yeah, so so I literally went from seeing my mom, saying my last goodbyes because she was gonna be cremated, and going to a job interview, and because that's just what I had to do. So anyhow, life has changed. I got the job. I've been working full time. got great benefits, good pay, everything like that. And it's just been one of those things where life is just there was no pause. So anyhow, I'm still here. I just understand that you know things are different. I moved. I'm currently living in Modesto. I'm commuting to San Jose for work, but it's all worth it in the end. Um, I got some other things coming pretty soon, so I don't know. I had these. I just made these just to make them to see how they would do. But these are 10-inch. They're clear stickers. If anybody's interested, they're $10 a piece. You can email me. The email you guys should know, pincheslowriders.com at gmail.com. Uh, $10. Okay. I still have the little stickers. I got some more. So if you buy one, I'll throw in a couple of small stickers. I didn't mean to flip you off, but yeah. So anyways, it's a big sticker. Put it on the back window, put it in your garage or whatever. But these are expensive, so I have to charge you $10, and that's free shipping and handling. So check it out. How's it going, everybody? Thank you guys for chiming in. Um, so right now, this is my office in my room. I have a different, I said I'm living in Modesto now, and things have changed. Things are gonna get better. I've literally taken care of a lot of things I need to take care of now that I'm working full time, consistent paycheck, everything else like that. All I can tell you is, you guys got lowriders in Russia? No, I actually have had people come in that are from different countries, and if you guys like lowriders, you're good with me. Anyways, even if you're a Republican and you like lowriders, you're good with me. I'm just kidding. No. Anyways, well, I came up. So, if you don't know, there's another YouTube channel. It's called CustomVida.com. That's also me. In all reality, um, I want to tell you guys a little bit about that because I'm going to go somewhere different with that. And I've had it for like 2 years, and I try to bust out that website. And I just had so much going on in life that I haven't had time to do two things: Pinches Lowriders, Custom Vida. And I don't know who to hand it off to or to get to help me with it. But um, anyhow, please go subscribe. I mean, I need all of you guys to go check it out. I know there's not a lot of content. I don't know. Anyways, I know there's not a lot of content, but there's going to be a lot more. And it really, that website was going to be designed to be more about people than anything else, from tattoo artists to models to, singers and such and such and such. So, with that being said, I've been doing research into, venturing off into podcasting. Um, I want to do the lives for Pinterest Lowriders and continue going out to all the car shows and making videos and all those things, and but I want to do something else different, and I want to make so going to be investing in putting in together the podcast. Now I try to do a magazine. It's just too much money, and as you guys all know, Lowrider magazine is no longer going to be in print. If you didn't know that, it is official. It's all over the news. This last night and this morning on like NBC Bay Area and a couple other news stations, they all put after 42 years, Lowrider magazine is no longer going to be in print. That's because nobody wants to pay for advertising, and in general, that's because we all can advertise with YouTube, Instagram ourselves. They've made all these platforms where, when it comes down to it, marketing is what you put into it, and or if you hire someone that's a marketing specialist for yourself, but basically you can advertise for yourself. So, I mean, with here comes YouTube and everything else. Let me see here. I'm just trying to be able to read my comments. They kind of fade away on the computer. So, anyhow, I'm going to be getting into podcasting. I'm going to do a podcast show. I'm going to be able to interview people, and I'm going to go into the artists. I mean, I don't want to put too much out there because there'll be somebody going to jump on it real quick. But in general, Um, I've always wanted to do something about the people, and that's what the custom Vita comes down to. Is it's about the people behind the scenes, the people that make things happen, and not even that, the car owners and the OGs that have been putting in work for years, the people that have been sitting there trying to keep this, lifestyle alive. And in general, I just want to have something, talk to people, be positive to the most part, and influence more people to do the low riding thing, and keep um, this lifestyle moving and passed down to different generations. It's really hard, um, nowadays, because it's like, again, I was just thinking about it. It's like, I remember when I was 16, I was already learning how to work on cars. My uncles were showing me stuff. So when I like turned 18 and I got this old car that was my grandmother's, it was a 77 Impala, and I was talking to somebody about it, but I didn't realize how much that the fact is I was able to open the hood, and I was able to change out gaskets and freaking change the tires and start body work and hit primer. How many 18-year-olds, unless you're like really in depth or interested in any of that, or could just pop a hood and start pulling an engine apart and putting it back together or whatever? I mean, it's just not like that anymore. I mean, most 18-year-olds nowadays, you need them to fix your internet or your computer. That's there's nothing wrong with that. There isn't. But you know what? Mechanically, most people can't use a wrench. These youngsters don't know what the hell to do. So, anyways, with that being said, I like to talk, and with the podcast, I'll be able to bring people in and do interviews, and I can do phone interviews and such and such. So, in general, it's going to be conversation. But I really need you guys' support once it comes out, and I'm working on. I've already got my podcast hosting website set up and everything like that. I'm just waiting for some other stuff. That way, I'm gonna actually be recording some of it, and then that way, I'll make it into like a commercial. I'm gonna be advertising it here, and then on my custom Vita YouTube as well, plus the social media that follows. Um, I want you guys to understand that I will be in Arizona, so I've already booked everything for Arizona. I'm gonna be out there. So the Arizona Super Show, which is February 22nd, and over there at the Cardinal Stadium, NFL Stadium. If you haven't been to that, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's bigger than almost any show you've ever been to. And you're inside this giant stadium with two jumbotrons, live camera footage on the hop and the concerts and everything else. You can literally sit down in the seat and watch most of the show, and then walk through the car show. So if you haven't been to that, I would really recommend it. Last year the weather was crappy, but hopefully this year ain't gonna happen like that. So, I mean, I would look at the right now as we're time, but the problem is it's also spring spring training for baseball. So, and they do it all in Arizona. So, kind of the tickets are not that cheap, no matter which way you go. But anyhow, Arizona's worth it. If you would pay to go to Vegas to go to the Lowrider Magazine car show, then you would probably be happy, just as happy, going to Arizona. And then usually there's I think it's what Frank's after hop on Sunday, and that's usually good too. So anyhow, with that being said, I also will be at Chicano Park, and of course other local shows. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with these things. Which way I turn here? Right here. These are coasters, but I don't know. I think I'm just gonna use them for promotion. I was gonna sell them or something, but I had coasters made just to see how they look. If you get one of these big stickers, I'll throw in a couple. $10. $10 free shipping. Anyhow, what else was I gonna say? Okay, so Eventually I'm gonna be branching out doing a podcast. I'm gonna be still doing my videos, of course, for Pinches Lowriders and my photos and everything. You guys gotta go check out the websites if you haven't checked out my website for the for Pinches Lowriders. I got pictures all day on that, so go check that out. If you ever see a picture on my website and you like it enough to want a poster of it, you need to just message me, email me, contact me, and I can get you a poster, 20 by 30 posters, and we'll, from there, anything on my website basically can become a poster, of course, because I have the file to make it. Um, what else before I cut this short? We're in 15 minutes. Okay, so So yeah, I'll be at Arizona. I'll be at Chicano Park, 50th anniversary. I'm actually flying out there for the day, coming back, and then you have the Stockton Super Show, which is the following day, which is I believe the 27th, um, April. That's the Stockton Super Show. I'll be at that, covering that. Um, I'm probably gonna go to New Mexico. I'm not sure yet. And um, what else? From there right now, I'm just trying to figure some things out. I want to, work with, of course, different models. So if you're a model and you're watching this and you want to work, reach out. You know what I mean? I I have some new equipment. I'm very eager to try it out. Right now, I do the live. This is my phone. Basically, just mirroring it to my computer so I can see what I'm doing. But I invested in this thing right here. Yeah, I know some of you don't care. Some of you guys don't know. You want to see cars, but this soon I'll be able to hook up an actual camera. With this, I just got to figure it out. I just got it. So I'll be able to figure out. I'll plug a regular camera in here and so on and so forth. And this is part of what I want to do for the podcast as well. I'll be recording some stuff. I'm going to have interviews. I may even have, a part-time co-host. I've already talked to a couple friends of mine where, we're going to bring in and interview people. But mind you, this is going to be more than just low riding. I do want to come in on the lives or do a podcast, and I'm gonna start talking about some of the shows I attend, getting some people's opinions on certain things. So if there's something you're interested, ultimately, if you want to sponsor anything, like right now with the Pinches Lowriders, I got almost 80,000 subscribers. Okay, so in general, I have um, and then I have 30 something thousand on Instagram, plus I have a few followers on Twitter, which I don't really use too much, and Facebook. So if you need advertisement for your shop or anything like that, work something out. And you know what? I'm gonna keep it really quick and easy. If it just wants to be social media, such as just the flyer pop up on the end of a video, or me to post it on Instagram like continuously for like a month, we'll work something out, and I guarantee you I could do it for a decent price. Now, if you want me to promote a car show, you want it to be on my website and everything else like that, it's going to be a little bit more expensive, but in general, it's not really going to be that much. But right now, everything helps because of what I've been doing uh, with the YouTube and everything else like that. So, but once again, I'm getting back in the game. I just took a break. Like I said, making sure my son was good. I had to move him and switch things out, and make sure I'm good. And, just to let you guys understand, like my mom, one of the, she knew she was dying. She had cancer. I mean, to the point where, and I don't know if I said this in a different video, but to the point where, like, literally up a couple weeks before she died, I had to go talk to the funeral home and get information. Like, she told me, this is the funeral home I want to go get the information. So we knew what was going on, but it hits you no matter what. But she told me, like, don't give up on your dream. Um, and this is my dream. This in itself is part of what I want to do. You know what I mean? Eventually, you know, it's going to turn into something else, hopefully, and go from there. You know, like I said, I have a full time job. I do this on the side. As of right now, I'm not hurting for money because I'm working. You know, I'm working and my check is steady and my bills are getting paid and things are happening. As for to continue doing the Pinches Lowriders and traveling, well, like I've said it many, many times before, my YouTube channel and whatever income I make from advertising, that all is what funds all this. So, in order to keep you guys in a loop and you guys enjoying the videos that I make, I need to make consistent money. And it's not, I don't want to be greedy. I just want to have the income from this to allow me to continue and progress. So, I mean, I might get lucky and make a lot of money. And then I'm just gonna put it, you know, into my keeping my family alive, and everything extra goes into doing this right here that I like doing, that I love doing. So, you know, maybe even one day I'll be able to afford to actually buy a lowrider. You know, everybody asks me, "Do you have one?" I said, "No, I don't have money." To be honest with you, I could have bought one, but I buy camera equipment so I can do this. You know, that's as real as it is. I enjoy doing this. My son's not old enough to start working on cars yet. So when that happens in a couple years, I'm definitely going to work on something. Coffee. My second cup already. Anyhow, um, so just reach out. You know, I mean, thanks for all your guys' support. I know on the rainy days and everything like that, and then else on TV or something, watching the videos, and I appreciate all of that. I appreciate everybody that's you know, said what's up to me or always encouraged me to keep doing what I'm doing. I said, and I will keep repeating myself when I do say it, is that, you know, I really do appreciate it. It makes me want to do more. And soon, very soon, like I said, I'm just getting my whole life resituated. And, you know, come Christmas, it's going to be rough. I'm not, it's going to be rough. It's like, damn, I don't even want to think about it right now. But you know, my mom being gone, it's crazy. Yeah, you know, I missed a lot of toy drives and everything, and I'm just trying to get situated in my. I just, you know, moved into this house and uh, getting bills paid. As much as I want to be there, and like I've always have, you know, right now I'm just trying to get settled, and it's the hardest thing. But come, you know, like I said, oh, Sacramento Majestics, um, for New Year's Day. Uh, the flyer's on my Instagram. I forgot the name of the park, but I'll be out there too. Um, so at the toy drive last weekend, this gentleman said the guy just walked up to me and said, "Oh, I just seen your videos." He was showing, and he wanted his, I guess his son. His son is doing some photography, so I'm gonna shout him out. He handed this to me. You guys have Instagram? Go check out this guy right here. Okay. So I had that right there. So, like I said, oh, and also upcoming flyers and events. If you have a car show coming up, or you know of a car show coming up in different, I don't care if it's different states, doesn't have to be in California, doesn't have to be in Northern California, doesn't have to be, you know, whatever. But you want to promote, hit me up. Okay, I can shout out some car shows. I can put up flyers on Instagram. If you want me to advertise, it's a different story. If I throw it up there, I just throw it up there. But I have no problem with that. I hate this. The comments fade away real quick. All right. So before I go, remember, go follow Custom Vida. Okay? I want you to go follow it right now. If you go follow that page on YouTube, since you're watching, go follow, go subscribe to it, excuse me. Go subscribe. And the last video that is on there, the, you know, that was published, go in the comments and put you just subscribed. Actually, no, the comments in here, the regular comments, comment said I subscribe. I'm gonna pick somebody, and they're gonna win one of these. I'm gonna throw in some of these stickers here, and I'm gonna throw in a set of 4 coasters. Okay? Go subscribe, put in comments underneath this video that you did. All right? Because the custom Vita is going to be the podcast. Beaches Lowriders holds its own. I need to use this other website, and I think that's what it's going to be, because that's what I've always wanted to be about. I wanted to be about people. If you did, put it in the comments below. This is the live chat. Put it in the comments. All right? So anyhow, with that being said, the goal is to have the first podcast out by I would say by the first of the year. I'm hoping to, I'm waiting for some things to come. And then when they do, I'm gonna have a cool little mic, talk like radio. So it's on its way. Anyhow, with that being said, follow me on Instagram if you haven't. I'm on Facebook, Beaches Lowriders. Look it up. Google it. If you don't know the website, Google it. Doing all that, you're just helping me. So anyhow, if you're already subscribed to the Custom Vita, just put it in the comments. Everybody that you put in the comments, you either subscribe or you've been a subscriber. I want you in the comments of this video, and I will give out probably maybe more than one of these. I will comment, and I will have you email me. I will pick a winner. You know what? I'll pick a winner on Sunday night. All right? I appreciate all of your guys' support. It's only going to get better. It's going to get more interesting, and hopefully it goes farther. Like I said, magazines and everything. Like I said, I try to do magazine. Good thing to me, I wish I had tons of money to throw into a magazine where I didn't have to fucking worry about any kind of advertisement. But, the thing is not everybody buys them anymore. They say they will, and they don't. I still got to make shirts. I need to make more hats. That's next on the agenda. I'll probably have hats before I have shirts. But once again, everybody's crying. I don't like, all style. I want Pro Club. I want this. I want snapback. I want fucking this. I don't want snapback. I want fitted. I don't know how to make. I'm not gonna make a bunch of $1 billion worth of hats so I can make sure I have your size. It's not gonna happen. So it might be a flex fit, the stretchy kind. I think I'm gonna go into that. Before my mom passed away, I was supposed to start doing some shooting for a calendar, and it didn't happen. So hopefully next year. I just haven't had the time to sit down and play around, and just been doing a lot more things. But what I do want to do is eventually I'm going to hit up some shows, and hopefully I'll have shirts and hats. That's really, in the end of the day, probably going to be the most lucrative thing for me. But the person I wanted to do my shirts is so backed up, I really haven't heard from them. But I'm going to keep trying. So maybe the beginning of the year, look at any kind of events. Hopefully I'll have at least a stack of shirts and a stack of hats for Arizona. So if you're going to be in Arizona, stay posted, because I'm going to do my best to show up with some hats and some shirts. And then what I'm going to do is I'll probably just take pre-orders and then just hand deliver, the shirt or something like that when I'm out there. So I'll be there on the Friday before the car show, flying out, and then for the whole weekend. That's the plan. I hope I can get the shirts and stuff done. That's been my biggest struggle. Everybody's asked me for them. I get these custom made just for myself, and they're expensive. They're very expensive because I get front and back, and these are direct to print, and plus the price of the shirt, and I only get them done like one or two at a time, so I don't get a bulk, discount. So these are like really expensive. So I'm gonna go with screen print, and when I get a bulk order, and then I'll have shirts for you guys. I don't know, for some reason people don't want to use pro clubs, so then they're all style. I don't know. We'll see what I can do. Okay, I'm trying to get you guys good quality shirts that last long because I want you wearing them. So, anyhow, have a good day. Enjoy your weekend. Thanks for your support. Share my videos. Comment on the bottom. You want to win some stickers. Um, I might do another giveaway. So if I come online again before Christmas, I was thinking about doing something. Um, but I might just wait until I get that podcast going, and then I will do some kind of a giveaway. I was actually thinking about doing a Nintendo Switch Lite, or something like that, or maybe a gift card for like Southwest Airlines or something. So, anyways, more coming soon. Keep supporting me. Thank you. I appreciate it. And you know what? I got more for all of you guys, and I'm really gonna be putting my heart into this year. I'm gonna go hard, and I got a lot, and I'm gonna be in a lot of places the best I can. So, um, stick with me, all right? And thank you. You guys have a good day.